welcome to another intuitive oracle reading. And today I have done something slightly different. I was doing a practice reading and such a strong message came through that I had to upload it. So let me talk you through what came up. So to start with, as you see these top three cards here, I will usually pull a selection of cards from the Mind Oracle. This will give me kind of like the structure for the whole message, and then we'll move into emotional areas if need be. So the main message that I got from this reading is change. Now, quite significant amounts of change to happen. As you can see in the first row of cards here in the mind, we've got the change card here. We've also got the change card, or make a change, in this row here. And also the final card of change is here, which was at the bottom of the deck here. So the changes that I feel that you're going through is to do with the breakup of a relationship. So this is the past area here, where there has been significant amounts of stress and arguments. It was elusive, there was dishonesty, maybe deception and trickery perhaps. But I got a really strong feeling here that because of the boundaries that you're having to put up here, I think you have to be guarded. That came through very strong intuitively. Guard against this situation here. So by putting up your boundaries and moving away from this, you can start the healing process. It did come up within the angel cards here that there is end of a chapter. So it looks like a relationship ending. Now, with the ask for help and this section here, there is for the process to happen, for the healing process, it's asking you to spend some time alone. It doesn't mean that you are lonely. The card states loneliness. But in order for you to start the healing, you need to be in a place where you can sit with yourself and listen to what your inner guidance is giving you. Now, the asking for help, you can ask for help within, if you believe in God, angels, the universe. It also does state to ask for help through professional here, whether it's friends, family, or a therapist. I do want to put that in there. It's okay to listen to yourself, but if you're in a confused place, your messages aren't going to come through correctly, or they'll be a little bit off. So please ask for professional help if this is something that you cannot manage or your friends or family cannot help you with, is what I'm saying. So in order for you to allow this process to happen, you need to surrender the control of what's going on here and just sit within this area of stillness. And also it states here to not skip any steps. So you might want to finish this and go, oh yes, I'm healed, I'm fine now, I can move on. There may be areas that you might have overlooked, so just make sure you don't have to circle back and go over these issues again. Just make sure you've covered everything. And one of those main things that I always say with everything here is forgiveness. If you haven't forgiven somebody for this issue here, then you haven't fully healed, and you may take that into the next relationship. So you've really got to clear everything. Whether you might not be able to forgive them, that's something that will take time, or you will need to speak to somebody professional to help you with that. You don't have to be in person with them to forgive them. You can sit within yourself and just accept that this is all experience, and for us allows us to grow, as much as painful as it is. Believe me, I know this experience. I have been here. I had to sort of let go of everything here, the control, and trust and use my faith to allow the process to happen. It was very scary because I had to move out of a relationship, a divorce. I had to find a new place to live. I had 2 children to look after, and I had to start find a new job as well. I was a mum at home for many years. So I surrendered, I listened to my inner voice, and I asked for help and guidance, and I was shown the path forward. And this chapter that has ended, once you've gone through this process, it's going to be quite a tough one, because we've got the Phoenix card here, which is literally rising from the ashes. You've really got to transform to be able to rise from the ashes, which is, it can be painful. Change, you know, it can be very hard and sometimes difficult. It's not the actual process of change itself, it's the resistance to what we have to confront that makes it harder, and sometimes even impossible. So change can also put you out of your comfort zone, and your brain will then treat that as a threat. So hence, anxiety and stress can be triggered from that. So be kind to yourself, ground yourself, and, you know, just recognise the little achievements that come from each step. So once all of this has happened, there is going to be a new relationship that's coming in. Now, you can take this as a divine masculine or a divine feminine, dependent on what, you know, sex you are. They will be coming in. There is getting back out there, meeting someone new, whether you're dating in person or online. And to follow that came Cupid's arrow. I couldn't believe this that came through. This is obviously struck by love, but have faith that this will happen once all this has happened. Now, the other special surprise from this came from this was there were 2 cards in here that I didn't spot at first, and it was wedding rings. Now, perfect end to a wonderful, horrific, hard story, but a wonderful ending anyway, nonetheless. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean wedding rings. You don't have to get married, but it is a very strong commitment that is coming in, a soul connection. Now, at the end of all of this, I thought, let me just check one more card. And this was, you won't believe, the card I actually found. And usually what I like to do is I like to pick up the cards at the end of the bottom of the decks, which was there and there. Now, this is from this set here, the Mystic Rose, and at the bottom, would you believe, was soulmates, soul connection, and a soul contract that is there, and it is waiting for you. So you don't have to rush this, but just have the faith and knowledge that this is coming in for you, so that you can heal naturally, and making sure that you're not skipping any steps. Surrender, as I say, and this, once you've gone through the transformation, you will rise from the ashes into a new phase of your life, which is very, very positive. So I hope that helps somebody, and possibly many. So with that, I'll see you on the next one. Much love.